of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Baltimore. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey, report.
Aguilar goes off in motion. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
13. Hey, report.
Jackson. Flowers with the catch. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Middle.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. On the handoff, it's Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Middle.
In motion comes Andrews. Gonna go right back to Henry. Space to run inside the 20. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's gonna hold up. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now it's Hurts. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Hey, come on.
Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That is left side and caught by Flower. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Aguilar goes off in motion. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey. Report. Ready?
Again, it'll be Henry. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll try and run, and here's Henry.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. Philadelphia. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 44-yard line.
Go right here. Get on!
They'll motion over Flowers.
Finish it on! Finish it on!
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finish it on! No, we changed it.
Good for a Baltimore.
Hey, middle.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Get on!
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
180! 180! Finish it! Go. Sit down!
They'll motion over Flowers.
180!
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
180! Sit down!
They'll try and run for this with Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
A 56-yard attempt.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. Here's first and 10.
No,
Backed up to his own goal line. Hurts. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
To Johnny Wilson. A 74-yard gain. And an Eagle first down.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, and it's because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Good. 73.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll go again here with Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now it's Jackson. Open man, left side. He's got it. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Go ahead.
They'll motion over Flowers. On second down, here's a run with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Storms and all that, but you know she living major. When you flying up the city, ain't no cages.
Don't worry.
Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll run with Mitchell. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Aguilar goes off in motion. This is Henry. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. To throw is Jackson. He's got it at the 3.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This one he's gotta have. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll let this go for Goddard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. To the air again, Hurts. That is hard down the field. He's got it. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here comes 2nd down. Hurts again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself